Welcome to RemoteSpark 201, Module 1. My name is Rob Clark. I'm the Customer Success Manager at Cognitive Spark, and today we're going to be doing an overview of RemoteSpark. Today we'll be covering what is RemoteSpark, how do I install it, on what, getting started with account creation and accounts, and hardware requirements. Frequently through these courses, you'll see these icons appear at the top right of the screen. One's the PC, one's the HoloLens. That shows what the slide is referring to. So what is RemoteSpark? RemoteSpark is a performance support tool. It's a user-focused mixed reality performance support tool for the modern workforce. It allows workers wearing a HoloLens to access 2D and 3D holographic content in an autonomous manner. It's also a remote support tool. It allows users to establish a low-bandwidth encrypted audio-video call with subject matter experts anywhere in the world in real time. RemoteSpark is a UWP app, a Universal Windows Platform app. The app is free on the PC and HoloLens, but a license is required for a HoloLens device. What is the Microsoft Store? It's the official app store of the Microsoft Windows. It's available on all Microsoft devices as the primary place to download applications for your device. Again, if you search RemoteSpark for PC or RemoteSpark for HoloLens in the Microsoft Store, you'll find us. To install RemoteSpark on your PC, open the Microsoft Store and search RemoteSpark for PC. At the top right of the screen, click Get and your download will start. Once downloaded, click Open. Click Yes to all permissions. To install RemoteSpark on the HoloLens, open the Microsoft Store and search for RemoteSpark for HoloLens and choose it from the available options. At the top right of the screen, click Get and your download will start. Once downloaded, click Open and accept all available permissions to be able to use RemoteSpark. Creating accounts in RemoteSpark is easy. There are two types of authentication methods. The first being the Microsoft authentication method. That leverages your corporate security. So if you've got two-factor authentication or passwordless, you can use that. We also recognize that not everywhere is a Microsoft shop. That's where the RemoteSpark account comes in, and that just uses a valid email address and password of your choosing. The RemoteSpark account also allows you to do a password reset should you forget it. Microsoft, if you forget it, you'll need to go back to the source. When creating a RemoteSpark account, we highly recommend that you do it on a PC, because as you create it, it will email you a validation code. It's much easier to copy and paste that code on your PC than it is to retype it on the HoloLens. To create a RemoteSpark account on the PC, click RemoteSpark account, and at the bottom right, click Create Account. Enter your username, your email address, and then a secure password, and then re-enter your secure password before clicking Create Account. You'll be then emailed a validation code, which you can copy and paste back into RemoteSpark to finish the validation process. As far as device permissions and hardware requirements go, PC and HoloLens have similar but slightly different requirements. The microphone is required on both. The camera is required on a HoloLens. We're only available on HoloLens 2. But we're also available on Windows 10, 11 PCs and tablets. RemoteSpark will not operate if any of these are not present, working, or allowed on the device. By default, RemoteSpark has a call speed of 1 megabit per second that will self-throttle up and down as needed depending on the user's connection speed to a maximum of 1 megabit per second. HoloLens users also have the ability to lock in their call speed at the following rates if they're certain of stability: 64 kilobits per second, 256 kilobits per second, 1 megabit per second, and 5 megabits per second. Audio remains consistent at all times at 16 kilobits per second. So when you think about call speeds, think of your bandwidth like a highway, and your data as the cars that travels all the same speed. The more lanes you have on the highway, the more cars can travel at a time. It'll take 5 cars longer to get to their destination on a 1-lane road than it would on a 5-lane highway. In review, we talked about what RemoteSpark is, installing RemoteSpark using the Microsoft Store, managing your accounts, device permissions, and call speeds. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your quiz.